Tanya is really a great lady, and I love her very much. And I thought that was a real good picture. And this next picture is Hank Williams' sister that lives in Selma, Alabama, and she favors Hank a lot. She's dark complected like Hank was, and that's me and her 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm very proud of that picture too. And uh, this picture is of Marty Stewart. This is at the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville, and the uh, it's Marty Stewart, Shelby Lynn. This is Shelby Lynn. Robbie's played on a lot of her music stuff on Shelby Lynn. She's got a great voice, and I love to hear Shelby sing. And this is Audrey's sister that lives down in Alabama, and me, and her name is Loretta Fleming, and that's Audrey's sister. I'm not sure she's still alive because this was made 4 or 5 years ago, but I haven't heard anything different, so I assume that she is.
Hank Williams.
A senior, a sister. And this is one of me and Aaron Neville's, and this is at Jazz Fest in New Orleans, and this is me and Aaron Neville's, and this is Ed Bradley of 60 Minutes down in New Orleans, and I think that that's a real good picture. And this one is me and Waylon and my Indian chief friend um, from up in Iowa, and he goes all over the world dancing and singing and doing Indian things, and so I'm very proud of my friend Chief Dennis Alley, and so and then here's one of me and Travis Trent, and I don't remember exactly where that was made at, um, but it was made 4 or 5 years back, probably. Um, that this was made on Waylon's bus. Robbie and Waylon and them was playing a show, playing for the opening of the Coliseum in Nashville, and I was down there, and this was on Waylon's bus. I remember now, and then this is Waylon and President Clinton when he was president, and he visited one of Waylon's shows. And this is me and my Indian chief. We were sitting on the stage at the Grand Ole Opry there at the back, and we've seen that one. And and then this one is me and Jim Ed Brown. Now, Jim Ed, Bonnie, and Maxine is from Osceola, Arkansas, and that's only about 50 or 60 miles up, well, it's 61 highway now, but the interstate 55 went through there, but that is their home in Osceola, Arkansas, and we knew them back in the 40s and 50s. In fact, we played a club in a curve right this side of Luxor, this side of Blytheville, Arkansas, when we were on KLCN. And Bonnie, his sister, was hostess there, and so I got to spend a lot of time when we would be having breaks, intermission. Well, we spent a lot of time together talking, and so Jim Ed came out a lot where we played back in those days, and and we've been friends ever since. He's a very precious person, and and this is me and B.B. King at one of his homecomings down in Greenville, Mississippi. They give him a homecoming down there every year, and of course B.B. turned 80 this year, and is still going, and uh, and then I have a letter over there that I'll get and read at some point, from Hank Jr. thanking me for going down to Montgomery, and this is a statue that the where WSFA used to be at the hotel. Um, they and they the dedication. I had an invitation to go to the dedication of the statue, and Hank Jr. was there, and Lucretia was there, Hank and Audrey's daughter, um, and so I got the sweet letter from Hank Jr. thanking me for helping them dedicate the statue that is in Montgomery, Alabama, at the hotel. And this is at the old Ryman Auditorium where the Grand Ole Opry used to be. And here's Merle Kilgore and me uh, and Bill. This is at the dedication of a statue of Johnny Cash. And this is Patsy Cline's husband over here on the left, Charlie Dick. And I told him at that time that I had a picture of Patsy Cline that I had taken on the Grand Ole Opry, uh, and and he said, would I please send him a copy of it? So I had a copy made and sent to Charlie Dick in Nashville, and so he has a copy of that picture that I made of Patsy. I will show it at some point, but I don't have it with me right now on the Grand Ole Opry. And this is a picture of me and Sam Phillips, which was a dear, dear friend, as I've stated before in other shows, and it broke my heart when he passed away. But we all have to go at some point. But he was really a precious person to me. And this is Weird Al Yankovic. I was hauling them on my buses, and this is Gary Gratzer, his road manager. And we had been down to the Hungry Fisherman down on 55 highway out from Memphis. They had played here the night before, and we went down to have a fish dinner the next day. And so I'm standing between the two of them, I believe, out in front of the Hungry Fisherman down on South 55. And then this is Steve that has yesterday's memories from he's from Huntsville, isn't he? From Huntsville, Alabama. And he's done a lot of articles through the years on me and Sam. And in fact, he called me when Sam died, and he said, well, Bernice, I'm calling you to get your something that you would like to say about Sam Phillips. And he said, because when I did the article on you, he did about 10 pages in his magazine on me, and in fact a picture of me and Sam was in that magazine. And he said, so I called Sam to find out what he thought of you, and he gave me a good interview. And he said, so I'm calling you to find out what you thought of him. And I said, well, it's just words can't explain what Sam Phillips meant to me. And so Steve has done a lot of good for a lot of people.
Bernice, we're going to be back in just a few minutes, few moments. We need to take a break, and we'll be right back with you. I'm Bonnie Libhart. You're watching Vision Plus, and the program is Life and Times of Bernice Turner.